Breaking news, according to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, the Raiders have requested an interview with Todd Monken. Now, Todd Monken is one of the finest football minds in professional football and in college football. He was, previously the offensive coordinator for the Georgia Bulldogs, powerhouse, back-to-back national champions, and he's currently the offensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens.
Monken currently
Now,
has the
I'm going to get
Ravens
into a little
offense
bit
at
of Todd
seventh in
Monken's
the pass,
background.
first in rushing yards, and third in scoring.
So for those of you who don't know, Todd Monken is in his 10th season coaching at the pro level, his 36th season coaching overall. He's been coordinator in 6 NFL offenses, and he's really been leading the Baltimore Ravens high-powered offense for the last 2 years, man. And he's done a phenomenal job. In 2023, he was a finalist for the NFL AP Assistant Coach of the Year. He led the Baltimore offense that was ranked 4th in scoring, 28.4 points a game, and also number 6 in total yards for it was like 370 yards a game last year. He averaged an NFL high 156.5 rushing yards in 2023. So Todd Monken is a guy who needs no introduction, around NFL circles, but he's not a name that a lot of fans are familiar with. And, at this point in his career, man, maybe he wants more. He's only been a head coach at the college level at Southern Mississippi. And look, I want to be real with you, man. I am ecstatic that the Raiders are doing their just diligence and they're bringing in names like Todd Monken, because even though he's not the youngest guy in the world, he is definitely an innovative mind that can go toe to toe with some of the great coaches we have in our division. And I would love if the Raiders swing big on guys like Ben Johnson and they swing big on guys like, Pete Carroll. And if they wind up with a guy like Todd Monken, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I would be ecstatic. I'd be thrilled. I mean, the guy's, resume speaks for itself. So when you talk about bringing in a guy who's never been a head coach at the NFL level, what you want to see is you want to see a person who has the resume and the chops of a Todd Monken, especially on the offensive side of the football. Now, there's some visions that Todd Monken has for his offense, and I love it. He has like his 6 pillars of offense, and I'm going to read it off to you. Don't turn the ball over, be explosive, score touchdowns in the red zone, be good on third down, don't have large yardage plays, and have an athletic quarterback who can make off-schedule plays. Now, listen, when Todd Monken was at the University of Georgia with the Bulldogs winning back-to-back national champions, he had none other than Brock Bowers as the centerpiece of his offense there. And it'd be great to have Todd Monken come here to Las Vegas and reunite with that weapon that he helped develop and cultivate that we now have in Las Vegas. Man, if anybody knows how to use Brock Bowers, it is Todd Monken. Now, we have a situation this year where I don't necessarily know if Brock Bowers was used even to a third of his capabilities, man. So I would love to see what it would look like having Todd Monken call, our offensive game plan and him being able to utilize a player's dynamic as a Brock Bowers. But, listen, this is great. The Raiders are actually going out there and they are doing a real coaching search, something that they really haven't done in Mark Davis's tenure, probably since when they first got Dennis Allen. Because if you look at it, they swung on Gruden after they fired Dennis Allen. They kind of had the paradigm shift and they settled for Jack Del Rio. And then they hired John Gruden. And then after hiring John Gruden, Mark pretty much knew who he was going to hire. He kind of had his mind zeroed in on hiring Josh McDaniels. And then with the Antonio Pierce fiasco, he didn't really do his just diligence, when he hired Antonio Pierce. I don't think he really, interviewed a lot of guys. So this will be, to me, man, one of the most exciting off seasons that we'll see thus far. But guys, listen, man, Todd Monken, the Raiders, are here. They're considering him. They've asked for permission to interview him, and I'm here for it, man. And currently, when you start talking about, the Ravens and how great they've been doing this year, they're still in a championship picture at this point in the game. And look, let me tell you something, man. They have really, really, really found a way to, utilize Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson to a level that, man, it's becoming, record setting. It's becoming historic. Derrick Henry has ran all over the place this year, and so has Lamar Jackson. And in my opinion, I think Lamar Jackson should be league MVP over Josh Allen. I know that's a whole nother video, but let me tell you something. And that Ravens offense this year is man right up near the top of the National Football League, guys. So listen, man, if you guys want to hear more about this, you guys want to hear more about our Raiders coaching search, you guys want to talk Raiders ball, come on over here to Raider Nation Unlimited. I'm your man, Wasted Talent. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe on the way out, man. Have a terrific, terrific day.